All right, so in this video, I want to do something a little bit different than the other ones. I want to go through an artist. I want to explain a little bit about his history, and it's pretty much a guy I've been listening for I don't know how many years now. Like probably the first time I listened to this guy was like 2017, and until now, 2026. He's still making music like on a pretty good frequency, but like I feel like he never left the underground, and I'll try to explain a little bit like why I think that, and why I think he's very related to Nikola Tesla, like in the way that he pursue his passion. So like the artist is like sewerperson. He used to go by the name of 9tails like way back then, like 7 years ago. He used to go by his name, by this name, like 9tails. It's even like I used that nickname in some of the games I used to play, like League of Legends. Like my nick was IX which is like 9tails but in like Roman numbers. And yeah, like this 9tails songs here, I used to listen to them like on a daily basis. I remember like going to school and listening to this, coming back home and listening to this. Like I would relate so much to his music, and I feel like his lyrics was so deep. It wasn't the sort of lyrics that you listen on a normal song, and you kind of have to relate a lot to what he's saying in order to like his music, because I feel like some of his songs are not really like something that I think it's something that you listen in a very specific uh time in your life. Like you really have to be living what he's saying in order to like it. Otherwise, you just won't like it at all. And there's something very specific about him. He used to have like a sort of group of friends, I think, like Convoke, 9tails, and Guarding. Like this video here, like this collab between them, it was pretty cool. It was released on 2018, and unlike Guarding, he didn't even have a Spotify. I don't know, like 2 or 3 years ago, he didn't even post his songs on Spotify, which is very unusual to someone in the music industry, because like you want your songs to be in Spotify. Until now, like nowadays, he most of the songs, like some of them don't even release on Spotify. He just posts them on SoundCloud. Most of songs like don't even reach like 100,000 streams. And I think that by now, like after all these years in the music industry, he probably has like more than 1,000 songs. Like a 1,000 songs with the deepness of his lyrics, like is insane. Because like his lyrics is not like simple lyrics. I think we would go back to the SoundCloud era, probably like with Lil Peep and like Lil Xan and Lil Skies. I don't know. They had like pretty simple lyrics, like pretty standard rhymes. Sometimes they would even rhyme with the same word. And here, like, there's songs where he just like tells a whole story. You know, like there's a lot of storytelling in his music. I think that back in 9tails, he used to talk more about his personal life in the music, and that's something that he even complained about in some songs, that like his life was getting better, like he wasn't as depressed as he was in some songs, but like his audience, like the people that listened to him, still wanted like sad songs, and he wasn't feeling like doing the sad songs. And there's even some music where he complains about that, like you guys want sad stuff, then here you go, you got sad music. There's a very classic ones here, like Satellites. I used to listen to that a lot. I remember listening to that when I was like going back home from my school, with like the orange skies and stuff. He even talks about orange skies in this song, and I just related a lot. Like Red Set Go is also a banger. Probably most of the people know him like because of this song, like 9tails, What the Fuck I'm Crying, like 80 years ago. These channels like Set You by Tech, like they used to post a lot of his songs with lyrics and stuff, and they would get like millions and millions of views. I don't even know if he monetizes this. Like I don't know how he monetizes his music, to be honest, because he doesn't go on tours a lot, and I guess that's something that he relates to Nikola Tesla in some ways, because I feel like he never chased the money, his like entire career. He was just doing music for the passion of doing the music. He never cared about like going mainstream or promoting his songs a little better, doing a better marketing and posting his songs on other platforms. He was just doing shit for not for fun, I think, but like for the passion to his art, and I kind of like it that way. I like that he never went mainstream. And like he posts a insanely high amount of music. Like I couldn't listen even nowadays. Like I couldn't even listening for him like for almost a decade. I couldn't listen to all his songs because even like when I'm listening to a song, I like to read the lyrics, I like to understand the song, like to really get into the vibe of the song. And that's something I could never do with him because he has just so much music that I can't even listen to it all, which is crazy. I never seen an artist do so much work. Like I don't know how is his routine, but he just posts his music like crazy. And honestly, I like most of them. Like if you go to the album sections here, like you can see the amount of albums that he posts. And like most of the albums have like more than 10 tracks. And there are some albums that I really like a lot, especially the albums that he released on the COVID-19 pandemic. Like this eyeball soup, like I really like this a lot with Eric Godlow on the beats. He started posting on this new name these albums here in 2019, probably on the pandemic. And the albums were like just blue, gray, maroon, cedar, pink. Like it was just a color, and the musics are so fucking good. Like this album here, Blue, I really like this song here, like No One Is Home. I don't know, it feels like a soundtrack of a movie where I don't know, like the character is coming back home after like spending a long period in a dark place. Whole damn weeks is good too. Some beams, Harvey, like this first album here that he dropped under the name of sewerperson, like it's pretty good. The other ones too, Swamp. This one, I think this is my favorite album that he ever done. Like the Dream Hopping, like all the songs are amazing. Like this folk song from the settlement on the edge of the earth, like this is insane. Like this all these musics are insane, like from this album. I listen to them like even nowadays, even though he posted like 5 years ago, I still listen to all these albums. And I really try to keep up with the pacing that he posts his music. But like honestly, nowadays there are some albums that I sort of miss because it's just so much releases that I can't even keep up, with the amount of releases that he do. Like the Swamp Chew is pretty good album too. I think one of the best songs that he ever made was like Better Off Numb. Like this song is insane. Better Off Numb. I used to listen to that like every single day, especially when we were like in COVID times. I used to listen to this a lot. And honestly, I like the songs where he like starts to scream and really put all his feelings into it. I feel like he's one of the few artists that really puts like all of it in the song, like all of his feelings, everything that he's feeling, and like it makes the song so heavy, like so filled with feelings that is insane. Like I never seen other artists do that. And I don't know, he's just like a big inspiration. Like for like my entire life, he was just like I think he was my biggest inspiration. Just like I want someday to be able to put so much of me into something like in my art. I always try to do that with editing. I used to do that more with editing back then when I used to do intros and typographies. And ever since I sort of changed like my hobby into actual work and like a real job, which is like my real job now, which is editing videos, I feel like I lost sort of that passion. I'm trying to do that more with YouTube with this channel, but I don't know. I feel like he devoted his entire life to this, his entire life to music, and he builds such a deep thing, with such a strong audience. Even though it's not millions of people, like it's thousands of people, and I think that's enough. I feel like he thinks that's enough, and he just keeps doing like every single year, like I don't know, like 5, 10 albums per year. It's just insane. Like it's an insane amount of passion that he puts into his artwork. But yeah, I think this video is this. I tried to speak in English in this video. I guess you guys never really listen to me speaking in English, and I think that will be fun. That will be fun. Maybe I'll do more videos like this, like just speaking in English and like fuck the viewers that don't understand.